All right, in this video, I'm just going to briefly talk about policy illustrations that relate to life insurance policies. So for life insurance policy illustrations, they theoretically show possible results. Notice the qualifiers in that statement. Theoretically show possible results, okay? So generally for these policy illustrations, they're trying to show what could possibly happen. But in order to do that, you have to make a whole bunch of assumptions. And so as a result of that, depending on the assumptions that were made, these policy illustrations can sometimes be somewhat misleading, and they may not convey what you would expect, and it depends on what those assumptions were. So you have to be a little bit cautious when interpreting the policy illustrations and be aware of the fact that it may not really show what you're expecting them to show, or it may not really wind up working out the way that it would tend to suggest in the policy illustration. But generally, the basic idea is it's going to show premiums, cash values, death benefits, all those kinds of things associated with the policy. And so it gives you sort of a snapshot of kind of how things are look for the policy or would be expected to look for the policy. And that brings us to an interesting application of this, and that is the in-force policy illustration. And the idea behind an in-force policy illustration is that if you were engaging in the financial planning process, you could request an in-force policy illustration from the life insurance company, and they would need to provide you with basically a breakdown showing kind of how those premiums, cash values, death benefits, all those things were working out for the policy currently relative to what had been expected. And so you could sort of audit how the policy has been shaping up, whether things are looking the way that they should be, and so forth. And that could be helpful for determining whether the policy is really configured in a way that's going to meet your needs from a financial planning perspective. So that would be a worthwhile evaluation when essentially taking stock of a person's financial situation. They have a life insurance policy, basically get an examination of how is it currently shaping up and how is it expected to shape up. And then that information could be used in the personal financial planning process. All right, hopefully this little video about policy illustrations has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.